Here's something that might surprise you. A 2022 study in the Journal of Preventive Medicine and Hygiene found that 97% of Americans are deficient in essential minerals. Think about that for a moment. Almost everyone watching this video right now is likely missing those crucial nutrients. And this deficiency, it's silently affecting your energy, your focus, and how quickly you age. But here's the exciting part and the good news. Fixing this could completely transform your health and your performance. I'm Julian Hayes II, founder of Executive Health, and we work with entrepreneurs, CEOs, and leaders to optimize their health and performance with precision. Today, we're diving into something that might not sound as exciting at first, but trust me, it's absolutely crucial for your success, and that's minerals. And I can personally attest to this, and I'll talk about that later. Now, these aren't just supplements that are sitting on a shelf. These are the foundation of every single function in your body. And so let's break down why these matter, why you're probably not getting enough of them, and how to use them to perform at your peak. So the first part is just thinking about why are minerals essential in the first place? And I'll do my best. I'll try to paint a picture for you. So imagine trying to run a Fortune 500 company and half your team is missing. And that's essentially what's happening in your body without these proper mineral levels. And these just aren't trace elements. These are the workforce of your biology. And here's what minerals are doing for you right now. They're the spark plugs for your energy production, especially magnesium and iron. They are your brain's protection squad. Zinc and selenium fighting off oxidative stress. They're your immune system secret weapon. Copper and zinc helping you stay healthy. They're your recovery team. Calcium, potassium, preventing those post-workout cramps that you get. So when you're running low on minerals, this is like trying to sprint a marathon on an empty tank. And for those of you who bonked out there, that's no fun. I've bonked a couple times myself. Now, you might not notice it immediately, but over time, you'll feel it in your energy, you'll feel it in your focus, and you'll feel it in your overall resilience as you go about your day-to-day life. Now, here's the thing that fascinates me in the next part as I'm thinking about this. And this aspect, I think, should concern you. So even if you're eating a healthy diet, or you're eating what you think is a healthy diet, right? You're most likely, with a high percentage, you're not getting the minerals in the right amounts that you need. And I'm going to explain why real quick. And once again, I'll try to break this into a story or analogy to make it a little more, engaging and understandable. So I like to think of our soil like a bank account. And for the past 50 years, we've been making constant withdrawals through intensive farming and a whole host of other things. But we've been making very few deposits. And there's a study that compared foods from 1950 to 1999, and it found something quite shocking. It found a massive decline in nutrient content. Unfortunately, it's gotten worse. A 2024 study showed an alarming drop in food quality, especially in minerals. So that organic broccoli in your kitchen right now, it has significantly fewer minerals than the broccoli that your grandparents ate. And there's three big reasons why this is the case. Number one, our soil has been depleted through the years of industrial farming. So imagine a farm and it's being used like a printer that's running out of ink. The second reason is modern food processing strips away nutrients and it's like washing away the most valuable parts of it. And the third part is modern pesticides are disrupting the natural process of plants absorbing minerals from the soil. So this is not just theory, it's affecting your performance right now. And I'm going to show you what happens when you restore mineral levels to their proper amount. And I think we'll start with something that we all care about, and that's sleep. So I like to think of sleep as an orchestra. And in this specific case, since we're talking about minerals, each mineral plays a specific instrument. And so we'll go through a few. There's magnesium, and this is your conductor. It's calming the brain and it's increasing GABA, so you can relax. Then we have boron, which is helping your cells hold on to that magnesium. And then we have potassium that's playing a role, and it's playing a role in the part of how efficiently that you can actually sleep. Then there's a few more characters that we'll share here. We have zinc and selenium that are working together to reduce brain stress and to help regulate your sleep and wake cycle. So for those of you that are leading a company, running a startup, this next part is crucial. The more stress you have, when you're under high stress, your body burns through minerals faster than usual. So this is like driving a sports car. You need premium fuel and you need more of it. And when we think about minerals, there's other benefits that you'll notice. As I mentioned just recently with stress, you have better stress resilience. You're better able to handle it, better mitigation of it. Minerals are help breaking the stress cycle. Improve gut health. So recent research shows that there's 5 key minerals that are essential for helping to maintain your gut bacteria balance. It's calcium, it's copper, it's iron, it's magnesium, and it's zinc. Now we have optimized hormones as well. And this is especially important if you're looking to maintain higher levels of high performance. It's also thinking about things like testosterone, things like estrogen. Minerals are playing a part in those areas as well that a lot of times we overlook. So every single facet of our entire human system, minerals are going to be playing a part. And so we have slower aging. And so I want you to think of your minerals as your cellular anti-aging program. Now, I threw out a bunch of information here. And so you might be thinking, how do we fix this? I will share my personal approach in what I do that has really made a big difference for me. Number one, of course, is you want to focus on mineral-rich foods. You want to have a very mineral-rich diet, right? So dark leafy greens, colorful vegetables of all spectrums, nuts, seeds, high-quality proteins. That's baseline, right? Second, and this is what I do recommend for clients as well, is to use a full spectrum mineral supplement. I use something called Beam Minerals Daily, and I'll tell you why. I had an in-depth conversation maybe a year and a half ago with the founder, Caroline, of Beam Minerals. I interviewed her, and I'll have the link to that podcast on here as well. And I completely changed my approach afterward and gave it time to run an experiment to actually see some noticeable changes, because I'm very attuned with my body and everything. At that point, I was using individual minerals and vitamins and certain sports drinks as well when I go for my runs and everything after my workout. And I stopped using them all. And the result was night and day difference after, I would say, maybe a month or two to really get my system optimized again. And I always battle cramps. And now it takes a whole lot for me to experience cramps. And so post-workout cramping in the middle of my runs, and just gut health and absorbing all the food, all these little small intangible changes, I actually had noticeable improvement on them. And it helped my pill quota throughout the time, because I didn't have to take as many pills. And so for most people, I say that is the advanced electrolyte and micronutrient support set is perfect for them. I use capsules as well. Those are more time released, whereas the one I just mentioned, the electrolyte and support set in the liquid, it's instant, it's rapidly, and so I need time release in that. So, and she goes into much greater detail in our interview to learn more about that. But pretty much one shot in the morning and you're covered. If you're a little heavier, you may have to up your dosage a little bit. Now, I'm going to put the code Julian for a special discount on this for the Bean Minerals. I'm going to drop that in the show notes as well in the comments. And I will also share my interview with her where she explains why most multivitamins are pretty much a waste of money, and also diving deeper into the science of fulvic and humic acids. And it goes beyond nutrition. There's things like detoxing. There's things like handling heavy metals that these minerals are doing as well. So it's very fascinating. It's very cutting edge. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend you take time to listen to that interview. So, yes, we want to avoid deficiencies, but I don't like running away from stuff. I like running to something. And we're running toward optimal performance. We're running toward optimal longevity and getting the most out of life. So think of your minerals as your foundation for excellence. And so any questions, drop them in the comments below or email me directly. I would love to answer them and offer any help I can. And I'll leave you with this: optimize today so you can lead tomorrow.